Welcome to the Making Plays Convo with me, J1, head of hip hop for Pandora. This is the place you find out the plays your favorite artists, influencers, and moguls are making and how they do it. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on any exclusive content.
Bro, your fans already in here waiting for you.
What's good, bro?
How you feeling?
I'm good, bro. What's good with you?
Man, this is long overdue. I'm glad to be talking to you. This is the Making Plays Convo, and we just going to be talking about all the incredible plays you've been making and how you're making them. But I always like to ask, how are you and your people doing, especially during all these crazy times?
Man, everything is everything, bro. Just taking it every day, one step at a time, trying to stay out the way. But it's been kind of hard because, I got to get in the studio. I got to, make content and stuff. So it's been kind of hard to kind of just stay out the way. But then majority staying out the way and just, taking every day one step at a time. How about you, bro?
Man, just been working and adjusting like everybody else. So, doing stuff like this, trying to figure out how to do things digitally, man. That's why I'm talking to you right now. We're going to pick your brain and you're going to drop some of them gems, man. But nah, you've been doing your thing. You've been killing it on YouTube and social media for a minute. I mean, you got 2 channels popping. Then your music's been going crazy. I was saying before you got on that live, I really like that Kyla Pratt that you dropped a couple of months ago. It sounds real good. Then you dropped that EP back in February, The Leak. So you've been doing your thing, bro. I'm proud of you. What did you have planned, though, in the beginning of the year before things kind of like shut down and went crazy?
Really, I just had planned just going on the road, seeing my supporters, and just like working, really just networking with a lot of different people. But since the stuff been crazy, I've been kind of skeptical, like, oh man, you feel me? But really just working and grinding and just trying to see, like, my supporters in different parts of the world and stuff like that. I always like doing that and stuff. So,
nah, no doubt. So let's go back to the beginning, bro. What was it that got you into music? Like, who were some of your early influences, and when did you realize that you actually wanted to do music?
What really got me into music, really, first I want to give all graces to God for being able to give me that ability to use my voice as an instrument so people can listen to my music as, and enjoy it. But my father always introduced me, and it was the first person that I can remember to introduce me into music. With him being in the band, when he was growing up and stuff like that. To me growing up as a child, whether I had to do chores or as they cooking breakfast in the morning, it was always music being played in the house. So I always had music being a part of my life. And then as time progressed, I was in the band myself. And I just, I always had music. Music was always something that I used to help with my moods.
Right.
Just different stuff, you know what I mean? So music has always been a part of my life, a big part of my life, because I've always used it in different aspects of my life.
So when did you really start taking it seriously?
I started taking it seriously, really, like, I would say, like, my 11th grade year.
Okay.
So a couple of my bros, they had their own little home studios in which, we had a little cardboard box and had our little Blue Yeti mic, and we had the laptop. You know what I'm saying? We was recording, but really, like, my 11th grade year, and I just started really just picking it up, just, going in the studio or doing different songs with my bros, just featuring on their songs. And then as time progressed, like, really, like, so about 2000, I said that was like 2000, like 11, about 11 and 12, like 11, 12.
Okay. Now, originally I heard you was going to school for like medical services, and then you wanted to focus on like becoming an influencer and really building up your YouTube channel. What made you make that change? Because that's not like,
Yeah,
that's a complete 180 right there.
Yeah, for sure. What really kind of helped me, like, made me make that transition was basically just trying to follow my dreams. You feel me?
Right.
Like, nursing and stuff like that was always something that, like, my parents kind of instilled in me, like, oh, go to school to get a degree that you can always use in different aspects of life, whether it be law or healthcare or what's the other one, technology. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
like, that was always instilled in me and my sister as we were growing up. But like, music, like I said, has always been a passion of mine. So it was just like, you feel me? Like, should I keep going to school to do this and keep getting myself in the debt? Because them bills start to add up. You feel me?
Yeah. Sally Mae ain't no punk, man.
Right. So, do I still do this, or do I chase my dream as an entrepreneur and focus on like my passion? So, I took a leap of faith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With just focusing on solely what I wanted to do as an entrepreneur. And you feel me? And that's where YouTube came along with, and with on the alongside with music. But yeah, that's just what it was. It was just like a leap of faith. Like, I'm gonna do this. You feel me? I'm not going to class no more. I'm finna just, you feel me? I'm finna tell my dudes, like, look,
Yeah.
hey, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, man? And
So
that's
what was that conversation like? What was your parents' reaction when you told them, say, you know what, I'm done with school. I'm gonna focus on this music. I'm gonna focus on becoming an influencer.
Man, it was a crazy reaction because they were just like an influencer. Like, our parents, like, well, the decade before us didn't really have
Right.
social media. So it's just like when they start understanding, like, oh, you can make money off of social media, it's like until they understand that concept, till you show them a check, like, look, this what this is. They not gonna understand it. So when I first told them, it was like, you ain't gonna make no money, woo. And I'm like, trust me, it can happen. You feel me? But it was, they supported me as I, continued to grow and just follow my dreams. They always told me to follow my dreams anyway. So as time just progressed, they saw that I was really doing something with what I said I was gonna do, and it was making money. So it was just like, okay, well, son, you grown, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make something shake. So.
No doubt, man. So what steps did you take to like start building up your page, and how long did it take you to get it to where it's at today?
Well, really, like, it took me a while. It took me a while because I've been having a social media presence since 2012.
Right.
That was back when I was just posting pictures of my haircut and just stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
we can take it all the way back there, but really, I started really getting like a core support base once I started doing the YouTube, because it was a different platform that I used to, you know what I'm saying? Like, before, it was YouTube, it was just Instagram, and people was doing the shout out for shout outs and
Right.
the kick messages or whatever, and we was just, that's how, I kind of I used that to my advantage. But as time progressed, like, the YouTube came along, and that kind of just took me to another level with, people, because people watch YouTube more than TV. So it's just like, oh, okay, well, and me and my team, JQCG, we took over the the YouTube platform, and we just we ran it up. Everybody ran it up. Everybody numbers was going up. You feel me? So that's really, it was a joint effort. You feel me? Along with some work that had already been done previously from my end of just networking on social media.
Nah, no doubt, man. Well, you did an incredible job. So let's talk about the Kyla Pratt song that I really like. How did it come about, and how did you pick out that classic sample right there? Is that the musical background and influence that you were talking about?
Yeah,
for
sure. Now, I always loved it, which, like, in some of my my future song projects that I'm going to be released, you're going to be hearing a lot more samples and stuff, because I love samples, like old school songs, twist of some 808s in there, or some different horns, or some different snares. You feel me? It's just like, okay, I like the way that sounds. So the Kyla Pratt came about. I was working with a DJ named.
Yo, Trey, you breaking up?
You can hear me?
It's going in and out, and I got that circle. You frozen.
I'm froze.
Yeah, you froze.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna hang up and try to call back.
All right, cool. All right, he coming right back. Instagram sometimes be tripping. Don't want us to be great. We're getting them back in.
Are we back?
Yeah, there you go. It's clear again. All right. Now you got all right. So you was talking about Kyla Pratt. Let's talk about how that song came about. Because again, it was, when I heard it, it was like, man, this is different for bro.
Right. Like, I was working with a DJ. His name is The Hood A&R.
Yeah, yeah, I know Hood A from
Yeah,
Coalition DJs.
yeah, that's my boy. And he was like, yo, Trey, bro, I got this crazy record for you, bro. You know, I got the beat. All you gotta do is go in and you just gotta put your voice. So I said, I bet. So he played it for me. And when he played it for me, I was just like, yo, like this is a crazy like track right now. Like this is crazy because, you know, when I hear a sample, you know, the sample gotta be hitting. You feel me? Because it's hard to, you can't mess up a good beat now. You can't mess up a good song. So if it's a sample, it gotta hit. So I listened to it and I heard it, and then I was like, yo, bro, play it back, play it back. He played it back, and I was like, yo, this is the one. So then I started talking to Pops, and Pops was like, yo, Trey, I'm telling you, Trey, because he was in there. He was like, yo, Trey, I'm telling you, bro, you need to kill that track. I was like, I got you. So I kept listening to it, and then eventually I just hopped in the booth, and I was just, I put my emotions or how I felt on the track, and that's just how that song came about. But shout out to the Hood A&R, you know what I'm saying, and my boys over there, you know what I'm saying, they hooked me up with a fire record, man.
That joint is dope, man. And how'd you come up with naming it Kyla Pratt in the hook? I mean, I get it because like everybody loves Kyla Pratt, but I just want to know what made you think of putting it in the song.
Well, I chose Kyla Pratt because of the way that I felt people can relate to it, especially my generation, because we grew up on Kyla Pratt. Like,
yeah,
my pop's generation, Rudy Huxtable was his generation, and then like my generation is Kyla Pratt. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like something that I wanted to make relatable to, you know, my generation, in which they can kind of like grasp to and be like, oh wow, like okay, you feel me? So the Kyla Pratt was because Kyla Pratt was, you know, Kyla Pratt is very successful. She was in a lot of movies. She was in, you know, growing up as childhood, she was like one of the main people that I saw. So I decided to just, you know what I'm saying, make a song revolving around that, but making it relatable to, you know, my girlfriend at the time. So it was just like, you know, I was really singing it for her. You feel me? It was just like, girl, you know I'm around with you. I made a real star for you. You feel me? Like, it was just something that was just swaggy that I was feeling, and I was just like, yo, I'm making this song about her, but I'm trying to make it relatable so that everybody can enjoy the song. So that's why I said Kyla Pratt, because I felt like everybody would be able to relate to the song. You know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. Now, it definitely sounds good. You think you're going to put out another EP or project this year?
Of course, it's coming.
Okay.
I've been working, J1.
Okay.
I told you I'm coming to see you now.
Okay, yeah, come see you.
We going up, man. It's nothing but great energy, positive energy. I just been trying to put so much of the things that I've been feeling like for the past couple of months. It's been a crazy like few months for me, man. And it's just like I'm just trying to get back on my feet and just stay, you know, grounded with you know, everything that, you know, I got going. It's a lot of stuff that's looking up, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff. You feel me? Like I don't know if you saw, but the magazine, that stuff is crazy. You feel me? It's just like it's a lot going on, man. I'm just trying to stay focused and positive.
Nah, you doing it, bro. You doing it, man. So I want to ask you this, man, real quick. You know, you've taken a very strategic route as far as building up your followers for a long time, and then you kind of, you know, you always want to do music, but you introduce the music a little bit later on. Do you think that's a smart strategy to go by? Because I see a lot more artists are taking that route, you know, building up their followers, building up their YouTube presence and different social media platforms, and then introducing the music at a later time once they've gotten their followers.
Right. I feel like, you know, whatever best works for you. You feel me? Because it can get kind of tricky. You feel me? Like you can go viral on one platform and not on the other platform. So it's like respecting the platforms and understanding that, you know, you want to try to maximize your opportunities on all platforms because that's what's going to help you. So, I mean, like I said, whichever best works for, you know what I'm saying, whoever, because my strategy might not work for the next man. You feel me? But it's just, you know, looking at the different strategies that people use and try to make a strategy that works for you so that you can win. You know what I mean? So that's just that.
No, that makes sense, bro. Well, I'm going to wrap it up on this question right here, man. You know, 2020 has obviously been a roller coaster of a year, but it's also been a year kind of to sit down, slow down, and self-reflect and think about some things. Is there anything that you kind of learned about yourself or life in general?
Yeah, I learned that like life is gonna give you a hell of a ride. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be you gotta be willing and strong enough and have the drive to keep pushing through anything that is given you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some ups, and then you're gonna have plenty downs. You know what I'm saying? And it's just understanding that when you having those down moments, like how can you um how can you, when you having down moments, how can you like understand the benefits and reap the benefits of being up if you don't understand the you know what I'm saying, the struggles of being down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Peaks and
so
valleys.
yeah, it's like it's teaching. It's taught me a balance of, you know, patience. It's taught me, you know, perseverance. A lot of things, man, because it's like a lot has been going on, especially with, you know, the society and you know, this with this corona thing. It's just, you know, it's a lot. It can be a lot to take in, but we have to understand that, you know, life is life, and it's going to take you on that roller coaster, but you got to be able to ride and just say, okay, I'm going to make the best out of these apples that it's giving me. And that's just
real, man. That's all you can do, man. Life is really like how you react to it at the end of the day, what you do with the situations that you put into it. So, man, I appreciate you, brother. Keep doing your thing. I'm looking forward to the new music and the new project. Sure. Yeah, that Kyla Pratt, man. I'm gonna have to start playlisting that on some spots. So we're gonna get that going on Pandora, man. But yo, be safe out there, and when things open up, come through to the office, man, so we can chop it up.
For sure. I'm definitely gonna stay in contact with you, bro. Appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you again, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Be easy.
Be easy.